Good morning, good morning. Welcome, welcome. I am Jadi with Tired Mom School Digital on a journey towards financial freedom through digital marketing. And today, of course, we will be talking all things digital. But besides talking all things digital, today I wanted to talk about all the changes coming to SWC 2.0, the new collection, which I am so excited about. Yes. Who's ready to level up their game with literally the course that stands in its own lane other than SWC 2.0? I'm really excited about the new collection. It's not necessarily a new course that is coming out. It is just that they are adding new modules. Mia, thank you so much. It's just that they are adding new modules to their current already amazing course. So right now the course has 51 modules. 51 modules. So after these new modules that are going to be added, I think it's insane. There's going to be over 60 modules inside the course. Corey, good morning. Gigi, good morning. And they're just going to continue elevating the course. So if you have been thinking about starting your digital marketing journey, I can hands down say that SWC 2.0 is just the right way to go. It is absolutely an amazing course. It's beginner friendly. Not only do they teach you how to build your business from the ground up, but they also teach you multiple ways to make money online, because reselling a course might not be your thing. Okay, reselling a course might not be your thing, and that is completely okay. And that's why I like the other areas of, additional streams of income in case you are a shy person that doesn't really like to be out there. So like I said, SWC 2.0 right now has 51 modules, and they have I'm going to kind of like go over some of the modules that allow you to make money online. They have, let's see, a PLR vault where you can actually grab any of the PLRs inside that vault, rebrand and resell. They have, let's see here, I'm going through the list. They have drop shipping, right? They have UGC, they have securing brand deals, they have let's see, TikTok shop, TikTok mastery, they have selling on Etsy, selling on Pinterest, right? They have a faceless flicks, which is like a faceless vault, which you can resell for a commission. They have Amazon reviews, affiliate marketing, print on demand, theme pages, website flipping, creating your own course, Airbnb, right? And they have monetizing with FB. So when I tell you that the opportunities with this course are amazing, this is definitely where you want to be if you have been thinking about starting your digital marketing journey, but you're not sure because there's so many courses out there, and you're probably wondering, okay, so which one will be the right course for me? So definitely I suggest starting with SWC 2.0, which is amazing. One of my favorite modules is the game plan. So a lot of people buy courses and they're like, okay, so what now? So with the game plan module, it's like they give you like the next steps as to what you do after you purchase a course. Also, one of the other modules that I really like is All Things Confidence. They show you how to show up authentically you in this digital marketing space, right? Where you are going to be in a pool full of people that are trying to do the same thing. So they show you how to be authentically you. And then the day in a life module, which they go over what to post, how to get unstuck, right? How to shake off those limiting beliefs and build that business that you want. And then mindset is very important. They go over an entrepreneur mindset, abundance mindset, growth mindset, discipline, and purpose drive mindset, which is absolutely insane. So definitely, hands down, if you have been thinking about starting your journey, let me tell you that SWC 2.0 is just hands down the way to go. It's like you're not gonna have any regrets. You are absolutely gonna love it. They have like a podcast style, in the course. The course is an affiliate model. So you purchase for a one-time fee and then you resell it for a 90% commission, right? They have 2 opportunity calls a month. They have daily technical support. They have daily customer support. They have monthly technical Zoom calls. They have 8 power hour mentorship calls with the creators themselves. They have weekly educational calls covering topics from the course or content creation. They have customized IG and TikTok audits, and they're going to be adding monthly additions to the course. So you are paying for a one-time fee for a course that is going to be evolving. Okay, so in January, they released 7 modules. They released Credit Mastery, Building Trust with TikTok Lives. Chris, good morning. The Power Behind Rebranding, The Art of Selling Without Selling, Creating Your Own Course, Beginner's Blueprint, and Airbnb. Those were all the new modules that were added in January, okay? So February, we're going for more, okay? So they had 7 new modules released in January. In February, they want to do, right now, they have 10 new modules lined up to be released, right? So if you have been thinking, Melissa, good morning. Leticia, good morning. If you have been thinking about jumping on and you're just like curious, right? SWC is hosting a launch call this February 18th at 8:30 p.m. where you can attend for free. You can attend this launch call for free and kind of like get an insight of, all the hype inside the SWC 2.0 course. And they're also going to be releasing and talking about the new modules coming inside the new collection. Good morning, love. Good morning. So, they're going to be talking about the new modules. They've only released a couple of the new modules. They haven't released it. They just said what it was going to be, but some of them we don't know yet. So there's going to be monetizing with Flip. There's going to be creating an authentic brand, creating your own podcast one-on-one. I'm excited about that. Becoming an influencer, running ads, monetizing with threads, and closing sales in the DMs. So those are some of the, let me just count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So those were the 7 modules that were announced out of the 10. But I attended a Q&A call that the creators had on Monday, and they did say that, that right now they have 10 lined up, but it could be 12. Good morning, Tude. It could be 12 or it could be 15. Good morning. How's it going? So definitely be excited. Please hold. I need to go grab my water. 1 second. Wait, I didn't hear that. Let me just go grab the water and I'm coming right back. Okay, I'm back. Okay, I am back. Sorry about that. Okay, so they are releasing, the creator said that they have 10 modules lined up, but that it could be that they're thinking about maybe 12 or 15 new modules instead of 10. But right now on deck, they have 10 modules that are ready to go. So the ones that they announced, Melissa, was monetizing with Flip, creating an authentic brand, creating your own podcast one-on-one, right? Becoming an influencer, running ads, monetizing with threads, and closing sales in the DM. So those were the 7 modules that they announced. And then they said that they were gonna give us like all the rundown on all the new modules on the 18th. So you definitely don't wanna miss that call. The call is going to be at 8:30 p.m. February 18th, and we actually get to invite people to that. April, good morning. We get to invite people to that launch call. So they're going to be releasing all the, like, talking about all the new modules that are getting ready to launch. And the way they're going to do it, is that they're going to be doing shock drops. So how they did the 7 new modules that they launched in January, that's how they're going to do. So it could be that every day until they're all released, they're going to be unlocking the modules, but that's kind of like how they want to do it. Apparently that they said that people were liking it in the community, the shock drop. So they're going to continue doing it that way. Hello, good morning. Does anybody have any questions for me? And like I said, if you have interest, if you're new here to my live, or you have been watching for a little bit and you have been thinking, Danielle, good morning, you can actually sign up for the free, you can sign up for the free SWC, the new collection launch call in my stand store. You can go click the link and sign up, and you're going to get the Zoom link for the call, which is scheduled for this February 18th at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you're just curious, this is like no pressure. You don't have to purchase. But if you have any interest, if you want to know what SWC is about, if you want to know all the new things coming to the course, go ahead and sign up for that call. You're not going to regret it. You're going to be so hyped. You're going to love it. You're going to want to be in there. I'm telling you right now. So definitely sign up for it. I know I'm excited for it, because for the price and the constant elevation, Melissa too, I know you both are part of SWC, so I know you both are excited about all the things coming. I know for a fact that I am excited, and I am so looking forward to the podcast module. I am so looking forward, like when they had the call on Monday, and Tony was talking about him being the creator of the podcast module. I was getting ready, like right there and then. I just wanted to like get off the phone and start my podcast. I wanted to start my podcast because I was like so excited. It was just like I have no words, because I have been trying to get into, I've always thought about like getting into like doing a podcast, but I never knew like how to start, like what to do. And now there's going to be a module that is going to literally guide us on how to create and launch a podcast from start to finish. Like Tony is going to hold our hand. Okay. I'm looking forward to them. I honestly don't like the shot drops. LOL. Just give them to us. I honestly, I don't mind. And hear me out. Why, Melissa? I don't mind, right? Because I just feel like, let's just say they do a shock drop maybe every couple of days. I feel like it just gives you the opportunity to just take like 1 hour, maybe 1 hour and a half to like complete, Violet, good morning, to complete the new module that came out. Not everyone is excited about every single module. I agree with you. And that's why I don't mind the shock drop at all. I just feel like when they drop them all at once, you just have like that. I don't know for you, but for me, I get overwhelmed. And I'm like, oh my God, there's 5 new modules. Like I need to, I kind of like start, panicking with the fact that I need to be on the know, right? Because remember how, I preach about us knowing our product, and I just feel like, oh my God, like, what am I going to do? Right? That's just my thought. And that's why I don't, and make sure you ladies are tapping that screen. And that's why I don't mind, if that makes sense, but again, it's not going to be for everyone. Yes. Thank you, too. I definitely do. Exactly, right? So if you're like me that gets overwhelmed, you definitely don't want them dropping all the modules at once. As for me, that's just kind of like my train of thought. I definitely don't want them dropping all the modules at once, because it's just like, oh my, when are you? And it's just hard. Or when am I going to find the time to kind of like go over all these modules, if that makes sense? So yeah, all I have to say is like, be excited. Definitely be excited. The new collection, for those wondering, no, there is not going to be, an extra charge. And let me just tell you that the 10 new modules, out of the 10 new modules that they are dropping, 5 are additional streams of income. Okay. 5 of those modules are additional streams of income. So right now the course has 18 ways to make money online. So now after these new modules, they are going to have 21 ways to make money online. Okay? 21 ways to make money online. If reselling the course is not your thing, guess what? They're going to have over 20 ways to make money online. That's, for me, that's insane. And when I tell you that, I just feel like SWC, hands down, they stand in their own lane. They stand in their own lane. I don't see any other course. Yes, there are so many amazing courses out there, but no other courses out there has even over 10 ways, not even 5 ways of monetizing online. SWC like surpassed that 10 times, okay? 10 times. Like, after these new modules come out, it's going to be 21 ways to make money online. So if you tell me, I don't know, if you're not inside SWC, I honestly have no idea what you're waiting for. Bye. Right? If you're not inside SWC 2.0, I absolutely have no idea what you're waiting for. I get it. It's scary. I get it. Blanca, good morning. I get it. It's scary. I get it. Jumping into the unknown, you have fear, with the pricing point, but I want you to see it like as an opportunity for you to change your current situation. Okay. You are going to really love it in there. The community is amazing. Ashley, good morning. I feel like SWC does all the work for you, so you are just reselling a course, if that makes sense. Whereas in, before, with these courses, these MRR courses, yes, they have a community included, but you were more tied down to your customer, right? To your client. Tap, 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 please. Yes, Jude. Thank you. I feel, with the fact that SWC offers customer support and technical support, let's just say it gives you kind of like that fresher breath air, that you don't have to be glued to your phone because you want to make sure your mentees are succeeding, if that makes sense. I'm not telling you to just completely, leave them out to fend for themselves. No, because I don't believe in that. I'm going to be there to guide you every step of the way. What I'm saying is that, let's just say that, for example, Melissa, purchased a course from me, and she is struggling on adding an image to her stand store, on adding the course to her store, for example, right? So what's going to happen is that, because the course does offer customer and technical support, she could literally just jump into the technical support chat and say, hey, I'm having a hard time adding the course to my store. And she's going to get that guidance right there and then, because that's why the customer support is there. You know what I mean? So now I won't have the stress of, oh my God, it took me forever to answer her, when, there are days that I am sitting in meetings all day long and I can't get to my phone right away. I don't want my clients to think that I'm ignoring them, okay? Because I also have a full-time job. That's what I mean with the ease of just having those additional, customer and technical support in place, where, I know my client, at the end of the day, either by me or by the community, they're going to be taken care of like right away. So that's what I'm saying, which I really love. And the 90% commission, it's like, come on, even you're still gonna be making, even with the 10% that they're taking off, you're still gonna be making more money than any other course out there, if that makes sense. So thank you, Tude, for my roles. If anybody has any questions about the course, anything at all, please do ask away. Please ask away. I'm here to answer. I'm here to answer any of your questions. Okay. So like I said, Cassie, good morning. Good morning, love. How's it going? Happy Wednesday. Can I just say that I am not ready? Melissa, I have BRP today and tomorrow. And the meetings start at 8:45 in the morning. I was like, I'm not ready for that. I'm not ready for that. And I'm going to be in sessions like all day. So I am not excited. How about I am not excited about that? Any questions? Right? And like I said, right? If you're not in there, you need to be in there. You need to, you're going to love it. You're going to love it. I mean, let me tell you something. I went in the office yesterday. And they were tap, tap, tap. I went in the office yesterday and they were talking about something AI. Okay? Something to do with AI. Thank you, Mia, for my rose. Let me tell you. Went proud of me. I got back to going live yesterday, went twice and made a sale each time. Okay, girl. Thank you for my heart, me. Okay, Miss Girl. I am so happy to hear that you're back on live and you made a sale on both of your lives. Girl, please, hold on. See what I told you? Whenever you're ready, thank you so much, Cassie, for my roses. Take it day by day. And whenever you're ready, you're gonna just be back into it and you're and you're gonna be fine. Thank you so much for my roses, Cass, right? Amarilis, good morning. So I am so proud of you. So proud of you. And I know every time we get those sales, it's just that kind of like motivation for us to keep pushing forward. So girl, get it. Yes. So proud of you. Hey, guys, do you see the power? Do you see why I'm always preaching and why I'm always being so annoying of you guys just, going live? The power of going live is very important. This is where you build your connections. Yeah, still hard, but listen, you're going to get through it. I promise you. And like I told you, every day is just going to get easier and easier. I just need you to start believing it, right? I need you to start believing it that you're going to be good. You're going to be good. And let just things kind of like flow. And you already know I'm here for you if you need to talk. You already know. Yeah, still. Any questions? Any questions for me? Any questions? Okay. If no one has no questions, right, I can continue talking about SWC at any point. I'm going to talk about, right, I wanted to come out here and talk about, sorry, I walked away from my desk to make your coffee. Is that your coffee? Did you mean coffee? To make my coffee. Your protein coffee? Is it protein coffee? Yeah, I've been taking it one day at a time. Yes, protein and coffee, not at 8:30 this morning. Yes, girl. Yep, that's why I'm only on till 8:30. Ugh. But, okay, girl, protein and coffee, I see you. And Cass, like I said, there's no better way to just take it day by day. Take it day by day. Don't be hard on yourself either, okay? So today I wanted to talk about, again, give you guys some tips on content creation, okay? So I want to talk about knowing your audience, right? Building your persona, okay? Also, knowing yourself and your product, because that is very important. Words matter. Okay, and pattern interruption. So, and last but not least, feelings that drive emotions and then drive sales. So those are the topics that I kind of like wanted to come out here and talk about today. I'm so sorry. Let me take a sip of my water, please, hold. Okay, so let's start with knowing your audience and why this matters, okay? Your content is only effective if it's reaching the right people. And understanding your audience helps create content that resonates, engages, and converts. Okay. So key strategies to identifying and knowing your audience is you want to identify their demographics. Okay. Their age, their gender, location, their interests, their pain points, their desires. Okay. And their psychographics. Under the psychographics, what motivates them? What are their challenges? What are they struggling with? These are the questions that you need to ask yourself. And if it's easier, start writing them down, okay? You want to use data and insights to kind of like leverage, right? To leverage. Yep, Cold Brew, I make of cafe jaucono. I mix protein powder, vital collagen, flaxseed. Oh my God, let me screenshot that. Let me screenshot that because I have a... Let's see. I have a hand blender. I have a hand blender too. Okay. So I'm going to have to check that out and try that. And that could be like my morning breakfast because it already has protein in it. Cuz I skip breakfast maybe a good 98% of the time. So, and that's not good, right? Right? And then you want to use engagement metrics. So by using this, you're going to identify which posts perform well, what content do they interact with, and then you want to recreate more of that, okay? Oh, I also add creatine, okay? You're going to have to I want to see the products that you're using. I want a picture on IG. I want you to send me a picture of IG. I want you to lay out all your coffee, I don't know. I don't even know. Hold on. Let me just scroll up and see. Where is it? Oh my God. Your profit. I want you to send me a picture of all your ingredients for your profit, and then I can try making it. So yes, let me know. Oh yes, this is my breakfast. Okay, so then I need to be doing the same. And like that, I won't be skipping breakfast. Rose, good morning. Okay. So like I was saying, right? So you want to create an audience, right? An audience persona, right? A fictional representation of your ideal customer, okay? So real examples of this. If you're targeting, and I'm always gonna give you myself as an example just for you guys to get some context and understand exactly, because I feel when you have examples, it's just easier for you to kind of like break it back and kind of like use that as your example with your specific target audience, okay? So if you are targeting busy moms who want financial freedom, your content should address time-saving strategies, automation tips, relatable struggles. If you're targeting new digital marketers, share beginner-friendly guides, myth-busting content, and success stories. So you see the difference there. Depending on who you're targeting, that's the kind of content that you want to be creating. Okay, so let's just talk a little bit about customer segmentation and the buyer persona. Bertha, good morning. Why is this important? Okay, Misada, good morning. Different people in your audience have different needs. Okay, and let me just repeat that again, because this is important for you guys to understand. Different people in your audience have different needs. One size fits all approach won't convert as effectively, okay? So how to segment your audience, okay? So by needs, okay? So beginners need step-by-step guidance, while experienced marketers want advanced tactics, okay? And then by behavior, frequent engagers versus those who need that nurturing, those that need that reassurance. Yasmin, good morning. That reassurance that, you're going to be holding their hands every step of the way. And then buying stage, awareness, just learning, consideration, evaluating solutions, decision, ready to buy. Okay, so I am going to create two personas for you to kind of like understand what I'm talking about. Okay, so persona number one, a tired mom, right? She's 35 years old. She's a 35-year-old working mom. She wants to earn extra income but has limited time. Looks for flexible, low effort digital opportunities. Prefers quick, digestible content like short videos, reels, than an overwhelming guide. Okay. So I finally figured out my target audience. I kept saying it was parents paying college tuition. Okay. So who is your target audience? Drop it in the comments. Who is your ideal target audience? I need to know. Because I know this was something that you were struggling with. So I want you to tell me who your target audience is. I kept saying it was parents paying college tuition. So now I'm curious to know. Okay. I'll continue and then I'll wait for you to kind of like drop it. Okay. So this is an example for a different persona, right? This is a side hustler mom. 28-year-old stay-at-home mom, 28-year-old ready to escape her 9 to 5. Already dabbles in digital marketing but struggles with consistency. Remember, consistency is everything. Wants direct, results-driven content, okay? So what are the action steps for these people, right? So I'm going to give you an example. Wow. Okay. I love that. Is divorced mom struggling to make ends meet? Good morning, Chris. Let me applaud you for that. Girl, yes. I love it. I absolutely love it. So you already know that when you create your content, Rich Girl Affiliate, good morning. When you are out here creating your content, you want to speak directly to that divorced mom. Okay. So you should be starting, if you're a divorced mom, I'm doing good. How are you, Chris? I absolutely love that. I went from doing things with a dual income to singlehood and not ever making ends meet. You know what I mean? So those are all the pain points that other divorced moms, Melissa, are struggling with. Listen, so I want you to take advantage of that. I want you to take advantage of that because now you know how to come out here and speak directly to your target audience because you are going through the same pain points. Okay? So I cannot wait to see your content, okay? Targeting your target audience. I cannot wait to see. Now that you have actually, and you see what I mean? Like, I know that once you identify that, you were like, oh my God, was it really this simple? I know you're going to be telling yourself, was it really this simple? Okay. I know you probably said like, oh, come on now, because I know that when I identify, I struggled for a really long time. Tammy, good morning, trying to figure out who my target audience was. And once I figured that out, I was like, so all I had to do was look at myself in the mirror. You know what I mean? So I'm so happy for you. Wait a second. Okay. So what are the action steps for your personas, right? So I kept saying single mom, but until you've lived with someone, splitting everything, love it. Right? Rich Girl Affiliate. Trixie, good morning. And that's exactly what it is, right? That's exactly what it is. So now, instead of you kind of like going out there targeting every single mom, now you can hone it in a little bit more by saying divorced moms, okay? Divorced moms, right? So to doing it alone, that's a whole different thing. It is a whole different thing. And once you start, you're not only going to target them, but another way to build that connection with them, Melissa, is by also talking about whatever you feel comfortable with and sharing about your story, right? Okay, how you went from, having, like you said, a dual income to now struggling to make ends meet because now, is only your income. You know what I mean? Like I said, whatever you feel comfortable in storytelling, because remember, storytelling is very important. That's what you need to come out here and do. Okay. So what are the action steps to create 2 to 3 personas for your audience, right? Because remember, not one size is not a one size fits all, right? So just like maybe I have a working mom that is burnt out, or maybe I have a working mom that is a little on the younger side, or maybe I have a working mom that is a little on the older side. So not every desire or pain point is going to speak directly to each. So you want to have 2 to 3 personas for your audience. You want to tailor content to these personas, okay? So that's what you want to identify. I was married for 16 years. Before that, I was a single mom and financially recovering from divorce. I am so sorry. Benita, good morning. Has been far more difficult. And those are all things, believe it or not, you might think that nobody cares, but can I tell you that there are women out there just waiting for someone to have a voice for them, okay? Because they're struggling with the same thing. So you be that voice. And talk about the struggles and how you plan on changing things, how you plan on, breaking free from the struggles of, making ends meet or living paycheck to paycheck. You got this, girl. You most certainly got this. I believe in you, and we're going to do this. Like I said, we're going to do this, okay? Okay. So, remember how I said that you need to create 2 to 3 personas for your audience, right? And then you want to tailor the content. Girl, I cried so much last night when I finally discovered this. And it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I know it's been hard. Listen, I know it's been hard. So I get it. Okay, but I need you to understand that now is just going to make things so much easier for you. Now, knowing and understanding your target audience, this is going to be so much easier for you to show up for your business, okay? So pat yourself in the back. Pat yourself in the back, please. I'm proud of you. I am so proud of you. Okay. So once again, create 2 to 3 personas for your audience. And I've been divorced for 11 years and the struggle has been real. I believe you. But hey, this is the year, 2025 is the year where we are going to just like, we're going to be unstoppable. 2025 is going to be the year of being unstoppable because 2026 ain't got nothing on us. And I know we are just in the month of February, but I just need you to start believing that. I need you to start claiming it, and I need you to start showing up for you. Like I said, 2025, I want you to reflect back next year on how, oh my God, I can't believe. I want you to remember these days. I want you to remember the day where you cried about, write it down in a notebook. Write it down in a notebook because I really want you to reflect on this next year. This is something that I need you to reflect on. I want you to see your growth. I want you to see, how long it took you to get there and how 100%, right? You did not stop. You did not quit. You just kept pushing. And things is just, when I tell you that it's just going to be up from here. But if you don't believe it, it's not going to happen. 100%. 2025 is definitely our year. Yeah, it is. It most certainly is. For all of us. If you guys, I say this all the time, mindset and consistency in this space is everything. It is everything. I used to go when I first started my journey in the digital marketing space. It didn't help the fact that I got ghosted by the two creators that I purchased from. I completely got ghosted, right? I had to figure things out all on my own. So it didn't help the fact that I was struggling with not having that person there to kind of like tell me you're overthinking it. You got this. It's not that complicated, right? I didn't have any of that. So because I didn't have any of that, it took me a really long time. But once I understood my strategy and I changed my mindset, this is why I preach about mindset being everything in this space. Everything changes. So I went from Oh my God, I can't figure this out. This is so hard to telling myself, right? To giving my brains reassurance that I was going to figure that out. I would sit down and tell myself, okay, Jari, okay, you are, struggling right now. How long have you been? A year, a little over a year. A little over a year. I started my journey back in August of 2023, but I really didn't start doing anything till maybe like December of 2023. Okay. So yeah. So then it's like, it was just a lot, right? And then it took me like an entire month to set up a funnel because I was not tech savvy. And then it took me like another month to set up so I wasn't creating content because I wanted everything on the back end to be set up. I was just like, but I was paralyzed. That was the issue. I was paralyzed because I kept making excuses for myself, and having that negative mindset that, oh my God, it's taking me so long to set up my funnel. This is so hard. So my mindset was not right. It was not in the right space. But when I decided to shift things around, kind of like really, I found a product that I really align with, that really kind of like allowed me to understand. Because Manny, good morning. Understanding and being with alignment. I did. Thank you so much, Manny, for my rose. Julie, good morning. I did use System.io, and can I tell you, and I'm sorry if you like System.io, I'm sorry. I hate System.io. I hate it. I joined in December of 2024. Okay. Oh, so you're fairly new. Fairly new. I hate. I'm sorry. And I'm going to be so honest with you because System.io, DMJ, thank you so much for the follow. System.io, you need to set up a funnel for every single product. And I don't have time for that, girl. I want, Shelby, good morning. I want things easy that I can just like throw in there. And when I was introduced to Stan Store, I was like, where have you been all my life? Okay. So System.io, it's just more like a funnel building, right? But if you want something easy, you could either do a Stan Store or you could do a Beacons AI, depending on, your budget. Because, Stan Store is either $29 a month or $99 a month, depending if you want the basic or the pro. And then Beacons, it's $15 a month. They have a $30 plan, and then they have a $90 plan. Whereas in System.io, I know you could do a lot on the free version, okay? Very new, haha. I got sick twice and haven't been able to lock in and put the time in. Don't worry, girl. Listen, you run into me for a reason. I come out here and I just pretty much preach about everything I have learned in this space. I don't gatekeep. I don't sugarcoat. And if you're struggling with anything, please feel free to jump on my live and ask away, okay? I'm not going to try to charge you, okay? With like a lot of people do, that they want to, oh, you need help with this? Go book a one-on-one with me. You know what I mean? Like, I use my live for that same reason. If you are struggling with anything, I want you to come to my live, ask me, because you don't know, maybe someone else in my live at that moment is struggling with the same thing, but they're afraid to ask. So just know that this platform is open for, for guidance. If you need a push, if you need whatever it is, okay? You are most welcome. Kuti, good morning. Right? So like I was saying, right? Understanding your persona, and I'll go back to that. Let's see. Tuti, will Jonathan call back today? I'm not sure. Jari is the absolute best. I love her and her vibe. Thank you so much. Thank you, Melissa. And I did not pay her to say that, by the way. Oh, no worries, love. Okay, so I am going to give you guys a couple of prompts to help you create your buyer persona. Okay, I am going to give you a couple of prompts to help you build. Good morning. It's okay, girl. It's still very early, so you're good. Don't worry. Don't you worry. I was just trying to understand it, right? I am going to give you guys. So remember how I said understanding your buyer persona is very important because you are going to know how to target them. All I need you to do is tap that screen away because I am literally going to be preaching here, okay? So, you're going to use the following prompts to help you create your buyer's persona. And I am going to kind of like in parentheses, you need to put in parentheses and then you fill in the gaps, okay? Because my buyer persona is not going to be your buyer persona, but just to kind of like, let you know ahead of time. So this is prompt number 1, right? I need to create a detailed buyer persona for my digital product business. My product is, and then you can either lay out what your product is. It could be a beginner's faceless guide. It could be an affiliate course. Like for me, I can drop for my product SWC 2.0. And because I use ChatGPT a lot to help me with content creation and writing emails, ChatGPT already has that information saved. They already have all the details on my product, right? But if you're new to it, you need to, the more information you give it, the more ChatGPT is going to work for you, okay? So you need to be very detailed, okay? So in parentheses, you need to provide your product, right? It could be an online course on passive income, a Canva template pack, a fitness ebook, whatever it is, okay? Period. I want to attract customers who are most likely to benefit from it. Here's what I need to define about my ideal customer, okay? This is the breakdown. Demographics, right? Demographics, age. So you want to put an age range, right? So it could be between 25 to 40. Gender, mostly women, right? Location, US, Canada, or UK. You want to be this persona, you want it to be as detailed as possible. And that's why I'm kind of like giving you all this information, okay? And you just fill in the gaps. You don't have to use the same thing that I have here. Again, is just for context, right? Occupation, income level. It could be an example of this. Stay-at-home mom, a side hustler, a working mom, or email me. Oh, I'm sorry. Email me. Did I miss your previous comment? I must have missed your previous comment because I only see or email me. Or email me. Or do you need me to email you? Did I miss like the beginning of that comment, right? Or maybe it got blocked because I'm sorry, I don't see anything else. They're blocking our comments. Yeah, I don't see anything else, so that's why I'm asking. I'm sorry. I just want to make sure I don't miss anything. I don't know if you want to drop it. Okay. Can you email this to me? I don't think I'll remember at all. Of course, because I've sent 3 and gave up. I'm so sorry, Melissa. I am so sorry. Yes, TikTok has been like so weird. Yes, if you send me a DM, just send me a DM because I have a meeting at 8:45, right? So if you don't DM me to kind of like remind me to send you the prompts, girl, I have momnesia. I'm gonna forget. So if you remind me, I can most certainly I can DM you the prompts. Okay, and I'll send it to you just how I have it here. And then you're gonna see the parentheses. You could just fill in the gaps with your information, okay, with your persona. Again, so I'm just gonna start from the beginning, right? For those that are writing it down, they, just so they can kind of like make sure they got everything. So again, I need to create a detailed buyer persona for my digital product business, okay? My product is, and then you want to describe your product. It could be an example. It could be an online course on passive income. It could be -6. Julie, what is that? It could be -6. It could be, did I just say -6? Oh my God. It could be a Canva template pack. It could be a fitness ebook. I want to attract customers who are most likely to benefit from it. Here's what I need to define about my ideal customer. Okay. So Callie, good morning. So demographics, age, and then you want to have an age range there, gender, mostly women, but open to all, location, occupation, right? And then psychographics, mindset, beliefs, what are their biggest goals? They want to quit their 9 to 5 and they want to make extra money. Sorry about okay, no worries. I just, like I said, I have to keep an eye on the comments because I want to make sure I don't miss anything. Tiffany, good morning. What are they struggling with the most? I don't know where to start and I feel overwhelmed by all the information online. What objections do they have about buying my product? This is actually going to work for me? You know what I mean? The opportunities are endless. And then this is like the most important thing about your buyer's persona is identifying their pain points and challenges, okay? What are their frustrations, right? What are they struggling with? What's stopping them from achieving their goal? What solution have they already tried but failed? Because if the solution they tried failed, guess what? You have the actual solution for them, okay? So desires and dreams. What would success look like for them? How would their life change if they had the right solution? Okay. What do they wish someone would just tell them? Okay. Like you're overthinking it, talking, showing my face online, being a little stuck. Okay. Let me tell you something. I'm going to flip my camera so that I can tell you this and you can look at my face. You do not, let me repeat this again. You do not need to show your face if you don't want to, at least when it comes to going live. I have to say it, okay? So a lot of people, okay, let me tell you something. Going live is a big part of your business, believe it or not. Creating content in this economy is just not going to be enough, right? People are scared. People are not just going to throw $500, $300 at you because this economy is just so bad, right? So creating content, like I said, is not going to be enough, okay? You need to come up here. You need to go live, and you do not need to do it showing your face, okay? So I used to do my lives face forward because my face is plastered all over my account. I'm a face forward digital marketer, but I just want to prove to people that you can run an effective live without the need to show your face. If you are out here serving your people, you don't need to show your face. Okay, look how I'm out here preaching and educating you guys. I'm building a buyer persona and I'm not showing my face. You don't have to. Okay. And if you don't feel comfortable, if you are not sure, if you want to be face forward or faceless, I would recommend you try out hybrid. You do both. You do faceless and you do face forward. And I'm going to give you kind of like a strategy on how to do, because you probably still don't feel comfortable being in front of the camera. You could do B-roll. B-roll kind of content is you sitting down. You could be, with your iPad acting like, and you are just recording yourself in your laptop, maybe sitting in a chair in your couch, outside, wherever it is. And you are just recording yourself, right? And then you just put text on screen. It could be a point of view. It could be speaking directly to your target audience. It could be something that you're struggling with. Okay? Let's see. Can decide whether I want to go. Okay, so that's what I don't want you overthinking it. Because like I said, you could do voiceover as well. Absolutely. Voiceovers do really good. Okay, what are full voiceovers? Record yourself doing whatever around your house, or maybe writing down your content strategy for the week, right? And then do the voiceover on top of that video. Okay, I love I love taking clips from my lives and put a voiceover on them. You could do that too. You know what I mean? I don't want you overthinking, because what happens when you overthink? What happens when you overthink is like you paralyze yourself. You paralyze yourself to move forward, and you are just going to remain stuck. And we don't want you to be stuck. Okay. You need to start building that trust, building that community, building that, that you need to start building your community, right? And trust me, I hate posting videos. You know what I mean? So right there is an amazing way to come out here without the need of like being all up in the camera. I have been paralyzed for 2 weeks. I don't need you being paralyzed, Tanya. I need you to take action. That sounded hard. I'm sorry. I need you guys taking action. Okay? Let me tell you something. You just need to find what works and do more. But if you do not feel okay about doing something, don't do it, because the worst thing is coming out here I would rather go live 3 times over posting. You know what I mean? You want to do more of what works. Okay? Nope, exactly what I needed. And I'm here to tell you that, Tanya, okay? I'm here to tell you that. You need to just stop overthinking it. Maybe do a faceless. Maybe do, like I said, a B-roll. Maybe do a voiceover, right? Whatever you feel comfortable in doing, because Odalisa, buenos dias. I need you to kind of like enjoy your journey. When you enjoy your journey, it's just like, you just like have no problem in showing up for your business when you enjoy it. But when you kind of like dread the showing up for your business, that's when you're like, oh my God, do I have to post? No. And one thing I'm going to tell you, a lot of digital marketers are going to tell you that you need to be posting 3 times a day. If you don't have time to be posting 3 times a day, I don't want you posting 3 times a day, because guess what's going to happen? You're going to get overwhelmed and you are not going to enjoy your journey. Okay. I prefer one good quality video over you posting 3 videos that are bad just to say I posted. Okay. Quality over quantity for me, hands down. Okay. And then when you have the time, if you have the time one day, Vanessa, good morning, to post 2 videos, then go for it. 2 good quality videos. Okay. And one thing I want you to write down is you need to have content pillars. If you haven't started posting yet, you need to identify your content pillars. Content pillars are, one second, it's asking me to verify that I am real. So, okay. Identifying content pillars, girl. I'm so glad I came across your live. Of course. Like I said, I stay out here preaching, okay? So you need to identify your content pillars. Identifying them is going to just like make things so much easier for you when it comes to creating content, okay? Sherry, good morning. What are content pillars? They are themes, topics, whatever you want to call them, that you want your brand to be known for. Okay, so I'm going to give you an example of my content pillars. Okay, you do not have to have 4 content pillars. I always have to throw that out there. You just have how many content pillars you have. I've seen people have 6, 5, 3, 2. I have 4, okay? Because I want to make sure it just gives me a more variety of content to spit out there. So my content pillars is engage, entertain, educate, and promote. So under engage, I'm going to be doing polls. It could be, and it doesn't necessarily have to be creating content. It could be in your stories as well. It could be polls. It could be engagement stickers. It could be quotes. It could be affirmations. Those are all engagement content that you can be either creating or putting in your stories, okay? For educate, you can do how-to videos, you could do tutorials on, adding a cover photo, on, editing a video in TikTok, on creating, stickers on Canva. These are all tutorials and how-to videos that you can literally create whatever you're good at. Make a tutorial out of it and post the content. Okay, how I create my cover photos, how I edit my videos. Okay, so how I change the settings on my live streaming. Anything along those lines. You can educate people on the digital marketing industry. You can tell them, hey, the digital marketing industry is going to be worth billions by 2026 and trillions by 2030. That's all educational kind of content. Under entertainment, you can do memes that are trending and relay it back to your niche, right? You can storytelling. Storytelling is like very important, because storytelling, talking about your why, talking about your journey, talking about your story, this is where people are going to resonate with you. Okay? So that's the kind of content that you are going to be doing under engagement. And then last but not least, anybody in this online space that is reselling a course has the promote content pillar under their belt. Okay, why? Because we have to come out here and talk about our products. Okay, we have to come out here and say why we went with the product that we went with. What are the people saying about the products that you have? Okay, that's the video I did last night about the industry being worth 1.5. You see what I mean? So right there, that is an educational video. Okay, but the reason why I say having content pillars is very important is because when I started my journey, I had no idea what content pillars were. Okay, so I was just creating content trying to resell a course. Okay, just trying to resell a course. Okay, so I wasn't talking about my story. I wasn't talking about my journey. All I was talking about how people needed to buy this course. And I wasn't building a connection because I was shoving a course down people's throats. So that's why it's very important for you to just identify your content pillars, because they're going to save you time, energy, and you're just going to have a mixture of content. Okay, so you're not always talking about the same thing, if that makes sense. Okay, now you guys already saw my hand gestures and how much I use my hands, and I'm going to turn my camera on and go back. But I just felt the need to come up on camera to tell you that you can show up faceless or face forward and still be successful. Okay? Okay. Let's do this. Okay, let's proceed to the root. Okay. Okay, so desires, right? Desires and dreams. What would success look like for your persona? Okay, how would their life change if they had the right solution? What do they wish someone would just tell them? Okay, maybe their strategy is not working, so maybe you want to introduce them to your strategy. Maybe your strategy might work for them. Buyer behaviors and preferences. Where do they hang out online? Is it IG? Is it TikTok? Is it FB? Is it LinkedIn? Whatever it is, you want to go find them. Okay, felt that. And that was the reason behind it. I wanted you to feel it. Okay, what kind of content do they engage with? Is it tutorials, success stories, transformationals, storytelling, whatever it is? Do they prefer done for you solutions or a step-by-step guidance? Okay. And then the final step for your persona is using this information. I want you to craft a compelling marketing message that speaks directly to their pain points and their desires. Make them feel seen, understood, and excited about your solution. Okay? Once you guys have that persona identified, you already know and ask. Don't be afraid to ask ChatGPT for examples, so that you can turn them in talking videos. You can turn them into B-roll video, whatever it is. And also when they give you the example, feel free to ask ChatGPT for strong hooks. Hooks is everything, because your hooks is what's going to stop the viewer from stopping the scroll. Okay? Never forget that. Jessica, good morning. So now we're going to go to diving into knowing yourself and your product. But please hold. I need to take a sip of my water. Good morning. Good morning, love. How's it going? Okay, so why is knowing yourself and your product so important? Well, duh, right? Confidence in your product translate into confident selling. Knowledge is power. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. I'm glad you're doing good as well. Right? So if you don't believe in your offer, neither will your audience. Okay. That's why I say if you don't know your product, why are you out here promoting that specific product? I just have to say it. I have to say how it is. I don't gatekeep. I tell you exactly how it is. If you don't believe in your product, that's why I say that being in alignment with your product, it is vital. Okay. And I think that's why, and I'm very honest about the fact that that's why I think it took me so long to be successful in my journey too, because I really was not in alignment, or did I believe in my product? Okay. Once I found a product that I was in alignment with, the excitement was on a different level. Okay. The excitement was on a different level. Like I was so happy, so excited. I was showing up, talking about my product, but I took the time to actually dissect, like learn everything in and out, front to back. Okay. So like I said, knowledge is power. Okay. So understanding too, your product, right, can help you understand what problems does your product solve. Okay. So if somebody is looking, right, to learn digital marketing, right, your product can solve that solution, but right, if it doesn't solve a problem, it's just a hobby. An example, SWC solves the problem of inconsistent sales and brand clarity. Why? Because SWC teaches you how to show up authentically, how to properly brand yourself, how to sell without being salesy. They teach you all that. Okay. So what transformation does it promise? An example, from confused to confident, or from struggling to thriving in the digital marketing space. Okay. Why is it unique, right? You want to compare your offer to competitors. An example, SWC is unique because it provides step-by-step guidance and a supportive community, and also customer and technical support. Right? So you want to highlight the key features of your product to kind of like get people excited. Okay. Who is this not for? Okay. Knowing who won't benefit helps you attract the right buyers. Tap, tap, tap. Tell them, Odalisa, tell them. Right? An example, if someone isn't willing to put in the effort, digital marketing might not be for them, because I'm going to tell you one thing. I just sent you a message. Gotta go. Have an amazing day. I will most certainly send you this. Okay. Thank you for stopping by. One thing I'm going to tell you is that a lot of people want to jump in this space, but they are not willing to put in the work. And those are the people that I am just not into this to make money. I am out here because I want to transform people's lives. Like I really want people to see success just the same way that I've been able to see success. Okay. So, but I don't want the people that not only are not willing to put in the work, but they want you to do the work for them because they bought from you. No. I'm never going to force you or pressure you into getting something if I feel like you're not ready. Okay. That is very, very, very important. Okay. So 4, words matter. Okay. How to make your content more impactful, right? Avoid jargon. Speak in simple, relatable terms. Okay. You don't want to come out here and sound robotic either. Power words. Use emotionally charged words like transform, break free, unlock, the secret to success. You don't want to be using these like long, high-end terminology words. No, we don't want to hear that. We want you to be raw and authentic, okay? Storytelling. Share your journey to connect with your audience, okay? And call to action is like so important. You need to make sure you are ending every post with a clear call to action. DM me for more information. Grab my free guide. Comment below. It doesn't matter if it's a quote. It doesn't matter if it's an affirmation. It doesn't matter if it's a reel. It doesn't matter what it is. They all need to have a call to action. and an affirmation. If you are claiming the same, drop a heart emoji for a quote. If this quote resonated with you, like or tap the screen. You know what I mean? You every reel, every post, everything has to end with a call to action, okay? Avoid a passive voice. This method, I'm sorry, can't even talk already. My brain is already working too hard, right? So early in the morning. This method helps you grow. It's stronger than you can be helped by this method. You know what I mean? So examples of strong hooks, okay? Struggling to make sales, here's why. And then break it down, I made this is another example of a strong hook. I made this mistake for months. Don't do the same. If you run into a digital marketer that is struggling, the first thing they're going to do, guess what, is go read your captions, because they want to see how you were able to avoid that mistake. They don't want to do the same mistake, okay? And another strong hook is, what if I told you your content strategy is broken? What? They're going to be like, "What do you mean? What do you mean?" They're going to sit down and either listen if it's a video, or they're going to sit down and read if it's a caption, if you broke it down in the caption, because they want to know if they have a broken strategy. Okay? So again, you want to have strong hooks to stop the scroll. Okay, and then we have the pattern interruption. Why does it work? Okay, social media is overcrowded, so your content needs to stand out. It is very important for your content to stand out. People scroll quickly, so capturing their attention the first few seconds is key. Okay, it's key. So type of pattern interruption, visual disruption. Use bold colors, quick cuts, zoom ins. Example, start your video in a black and white, then switch to maybe like a vibrant color. Okay, unexpected movement, jump cuts, sudden action, exaggerated gestures. As me, I use my hands a lot. I use my hands a lot, and I'm very loud, especially when I'm doing like talking videos, right? You're going to see me, use my hands. So maybe, you want to throw something at the camera and then transition into maybe you sitting down and starting the video, or maybe like, tap on the video, like you're knocking, you know what I mean? Shock value, use bold statements. An example of this is 95% of digital marketers are making these mistakes. Are you? You know damn well they're going to sit down and see and read if the mistake that you're talking about, they're making it. Okay. So then humor and relatability. Share something funny, unexpected. An example could be create a skit showing your unmotivated self versus your productive self. Or, hey, maybe, I've done this. I've added like bloopers of me trying to create a video, how long it took me and how many takes it took me to kind of like get the video right. You can do things like that. Curiosity triggers. Ask questions that make people pause. Okay. So an example, right? What if I told you, where is it? Yes. What if I told you, right? What if I told you your Instagram, your IG strategy is broken? Yes. Thank you so much. Hola, Lisa. Let me pin that. Yeah. Literally, right? I'm preaching, like legit preaching, like always, right? So again, curiosity triggers. So ask questions that make people pause, because you know what I mean. One thing that I'm very, very blunt about is the fact that people are very nosy. They want to know. So they're going to stop. So, but I don't know what it is, but the controversy, people love controversy. Okay. People love controversy. So that is something that works as well. Okay. So last and not least, we have feelings. Why emotions drive sales. Okay. We need to get to 20K. I'm only on till 8:30. So tap that screen and we're going to finish with a bang here. Okay. Why emotions drive sales. People buy based on emotion and justify with logic. I do this all the time. When I'm stressed, I've gotten so much better. But before, when I used to get stressed or be overwhelmed, I would go shopping. I would literally go shopping. Okay. So Hey, that was my therapy right there, okay? So think about why luxury brands sell status, exclusivity, right? Digital marketing is no different. People buy based on desires, fears, trust, and belongings. And remember what I was saying, right? You need to build that like trust factor. Elizabeth, good morning. And how are you going to build that? By storytelling. How are you going to target your persona? By talking on their desires, on their fear, on their pain points, right? That's exactly what you want to be doing, okay? So 4 key emotions that trigger sales. Number 1, desire. They want a better life. Okay, an example. Imagine waking up to passive income every day. That could literally be a hook right there. So I hope you are writing this down so that you can use that. Imagine waking up to passive income every day, and then you're going to break it down in the captions. Randy, good morning. And then you're going to write it down in the captions, okay? Number 2, fear. Fear of missing out. Called, FOMO, right? Example, this offer expires in 24 hours. People are going to be like scrambling, like, oh my God, it's only 24 hours. Can I just say, where there's a means, there's a way. Let me repeat that again. Where there's a means, there's a way. You will most certainly find the ways to make sure that happens. Period. Okay. Number 3, trust. People buy from people they trust. And that's why I say it is very important to come out here and build that like trust factor. Okay. An example, you want to show testimonials, you want to share personal stories, maybe behind the scenes of you creating content. You want to be very raw about how your journey has been going, because remember, another thing is that people buy into transformation. Please don't be that person that comes out here talking about it only takes 1 to 2 hours a day. It is very easy. You're going to make your sale instantly. That's bullshit. I'm sorry. That's a lie. That is a lie. Be that true person, because even though it's going to take you longer to make that sale, at least you're going to have you're going to have a good client. That's a lie. Cyan, caregiver, nurse, thank you so much, right? It is a lie, right? Good morning, Danny. It is most certainly a lie. It is not easy. You're not going to make your investment back instantly, right? So period, right? So be very honest. Be the person that does come out here and is very honest. Bring them on that transformation. Tell them how it took you like 3 months to maybe post your first content, and tell them why. I was scared to come out here. I was scared to show my face. I was, petrified of maybe, my family. See, that's one thing that I hear a lot of people. Yes, I have SWC 2.0 since January. And you know what I mean? But Consistency is going to change that for you, okay? Consistency is going to change that for you, because you already have an amazing product. Like, hands down, you already have an amazing product. But I'm scared. I don't want you to be scared. Can you maybe tell me why you're scared? I want to help you, but I want you to tell me exactly why you're scared before I, finish with my 4 emotions that trigger sales. Tell me why you're scared. I need to understand that so that I can give you guidance, to not be scared and come out here. Let me know. Is it that you fear that you're going to be judged? Is it that you fear that your family is going to find you? Is it that you fear that maybe you're going to be paralyzed when you jumped on live? Let me tell you, the first time I went live, I did a face forward. And I'm just going to be very honest with you, because I just want you to know what to expect. People, there's trolls out there. There are trolls out there. You never want to show fear. You don't want to show fear, because that's when people come for you. That's when people come for you. Jolanda, good morning. That's when people come for you. When I started going live, I was being bullied, okay? People were talking about my accent, or, they were talking about how I have a big forehead, girl, and I have no shame. Good morning. And I have no shame in saying, right? And, I was even called a prostitute one time. on my live. They told me, and mind you, I've never been live, exposing myself, like being out here, like showing too much skin. No, I've always been very professional when I come live. Okay. And I was called that. I was like, stop. Like, I could not believe my words. They pretty much said, you look like you know what I mean? And I was like, wow. I was like, I had no words at that point. And I was like, I'm done with this. So what did I do? I did my homework. I went and I updated all my settings on TikTok Live. I removed any word that you can think of that was like mean, the B word, the C word, the S word, all those words. I added them all to my settings to block those keywords. And I even added the P word because I never even thought about being called that. But guess what? It happened. Because one thing that I need you to understand is that you are going to have people that are going to be nice to you, but you are also going to have people that have nothing better to do, that sit at home all day just scrolling, just being mean and bullying other people. But I don't want that to be what paralyzes you to just getting started. Okay. And one thing I can tell you is that you can most certainly go live faceless. Go to Canva, create a background like the one I have. You see this SWC background? I literally took the images they gave us yesterday, and I removed the wording, and I just updated the colors and added, I'm educating people on the new collection launch call that is coming, and I'm faceless. And I am literally teaching you about content creation without the need of showing my face. So maybe you can start your lives, just have bullet points of things that you want to talk about, and do it faceless. And once you feel comfortable, show your face. Okay, but I don't want you to can't touch this one. Thank you for the follow. You know what I mean? But I don't want that to stop you, because going live is where you really make those connections with people. Going live, yes, I'm going to try that. Yes, going live is where you're going to build that. And sometimes you might not know what am I going to talk about? I'm going to give you things that you can talk about. I want you to talk about why you started. I want you to talk about, because again, storytelling is where you're going to build that like trust factor. Okay. I want you to talk about, where were you before you started digital marketing? What triggered you? What situation were you in that made you want to start digital marketing? Okay. Those are all things that I want you to talk about. Educate people on how digital marketing is going to be worth billions by 2026 and trillions by 2030. Educate people with the difference between MRR, master resale rights, and affiliate, right? Educate them on all those things, and why you decided to jump into the affiliate with an affiliate course instead of an MRR course. Those are all, you are educating people, so people are going to listen. And another thing that I'm going to tell you is that please do not expect a lot of engagement when you start going live. You're going to have people in and out of your live, right? That's okay. And when people are not in your live, when you see that it's at 0, there are people sometimes that are watching from the back. That's or from the what do you Cassie, what do you call it when they watch from like the from the hallway, whatever it is? They just don't enter your room, but they are watching you. Okay. From the hallway. Yes, that from the hallway. Thanks, Danny. Thanks, Cass. They're watching from the hallway, right? So always talk, and you're going to be very repetitive, but that is okay. It is okay, because you're going to have people, you're going to have new people that are constantly jumping on your live. That's be me from the hallway. Okay, so that's okay, right? So just keep talking. And if you see, maybe do an icebreaker. They're literally lurking, but they're lurking for a reason. They want to know what you're doing. They start by lurking, okay? Then they start by jumping in your live, okay? Then they start by asking questions, okay? Then they start and they sign up for your lead magnet, okay? So keep talking. Yes, keep talking. Okay. Mimi, good morning. I honestly just did that with you for a few seconds, and then I jumped into your live. And that's fine. And that's okay. You know what I mean? But you see what you did? People are going to do that to you as well. Okay, so you have to keep talking. Okay. Any other questions before I continue with the 4 key emotions that trigger sales? Just drop them in the comments and I'm going to proceed. Okay, so Mara, good morning. So to take it back, number 1, desire. They want a better life. An example is, imagine waking up to income every day. Number 2, fear. Fear of missing out, FOMO, right? An example, this offer expires in 24 hours. Or I'm going to give you a free strategy call for 24 hours if you jump on, but this expires within the next, 6-8 hours, whatever it is. You just want them to fear that they're going to miss out. So make it like vital, like a vital offer. Okay. Number 3, trust. People buy from people they trust. So an example, show testimonials, personal stories behind the scenes, and going live. Going live is very important because live, you show up as you and you just answer any questions like right there on the spot. Okay. I'm jumping in the shower, so I'll be listening. No worries, girl. Thank you, love. Right. And number 4, belonging. Okay, belonging. People want to be part of something bigger. Okay, an example, join a community of 1,000 plus entrepreneurs crushing it online. Right now, SWC is at what, 8K members? So you can just say, join a community of 8,000 plus entrepreneurs crushing it online. You already know that there's people that have seen a lot of success. If you haven't made any sales, that's okay. You can literally come out here and reference how people inside the community and block off their names and just show that as testimonials. That's okay. That's okay as well. Be honest, I haven't made any sales, but this is the success that people inside my community are seeing. It's just a matter of time before I start seeing success. Okay. So that's another option. Okay. So brand examples that use emotional selling. Rolex and Supreme, status and exclusivity, right? Harley Davidson, freedom and rebellion. Disney and Coca-Cola, nostalgia and happiness. Dove, body positivity and self-love. I've been selling SWC for 32 days, no sales. And listen, that is okay. That is okay, Sandy. That is okay. Just because you haven't made any sales, it doesn't mean that it's not going to happen for you. Okay? Let me repeat that again. Just because you haven't made any sales, it doesn't mean that it's not going to happen for you. It's just a matter of time. Do you go live, Sandy? Do you go live? Do you only create content? You know what I mean? Like, you want to have a mixture. You go live. Okay. When you go live, be very excited about your product. Maybe show people inside the community. You can't go live and show and like click on the videos, but you can kind of like see the breakdown of everything they're going to get. Good morning, Sandy. Me and her started at the same time. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Right? So that's exactly what you want to do. You want to just like keep showing up, educate people, tell people how out of all the courses that are out here, why exactly did you decide to go with SWC? Out of all the courses, why SWC? Okay. Tell them, well, I decided to jump into... Thank you so much for my roses. Tell them how you decided to go with SWC because it teaches you multi-streams of income, right? Instead of just reselling a course. Or tell them how, it's very beginner friendly. You want to educate people. And please, 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 please do not focus on the sales. Do not focus on the sales. When you focus too much on the sales, you forget to serve. Okay? When you focus too much on the sales, you forget to serve. And guess what? Somebody that is not out here serving, you're not going to build that like trust factor. Okay? So, yes, but SWC is having so many technical issues with payment processor. Thank you so much, Julie, for saying that. Thank you. Yes, you are absolutely right, but we went back to the mini motives links. So let's not focus. I get it that is frustrating. I get it, trust me. I didn't have my links for a really long time, But that didn't stop me from coming out here and educating. And one thing is that I'm going to tell you, if you don't believe in your product, it doesn't matter if they're having payment processing issues. It doesn't matter, if whatever it is, any technicality issues that they're having. If you don't believe in your product, it's also going to be hard for you to come out here and sell it. Okay? So maybe if you know that they're having issues, with the payment processor, maybe those lives focus on maybe talking about your story. Maybe focus about sharing how your journey has been going. Okay, maybe share how, you decided to go with this store instead of the System.io or Beacons AI, or the reasoning behind you picking the storefront. You know what I mean? Like, just focus on that. You want to switch it up. Maybe turn it into an educational live where you're teaching them on, identifying their target audience. A lot of people struggle with identifying their target audience. So maybe do it like a lesson style live where you are breaking down how people are going to identify their target audience. You know what I mean? The things that you can come out here and talk about are endless, but I don't want that to stop you from showing up for your business. Okay? And also make sure you have maybe like a lead magnet, maybe people that have interest, just direct them to grab your free guide or your free, whatever it is that you have as a freebie, have them grab it. Okay. Okay. Any other questions? Any other questions for me? I'm going to be on another 10 minutes. So please do ask away. Ask away if you have anything else that you want to ask. Anything else? When I tell you that you guys overthink this a little bit too much. I don't want you to overthink it. You might think to yourself, oh my God, like I'm repeating this. I just said this yesterday. That is okay. That is okay. My first 3 weeks when I was going live, I was talking about the same thing. I'm glad you found it valuable and useful. Right? So what I used to talk was about why I started, right? How I struggled, right? Because it took me about 7 months of being in the digital marketing space to go live. Like, I refused to go live. I could have been way, way more successful had I taken the time. Gia, good morning. Had I taken the time to actually take the going live serious, but I was so scared that I just refused. I refused to go live. Okay. So Emma, good morning. So don't let that be you. Don't let that be you right from the start. Right from the start, I want you to just start. You know what I mean? So I'm here to tell you to stop. I'm here to tell you to stop and just go live. Do it with fear, but just do it. When I tell you that that's going to be a game changer, that's going to be a game changer. Okay. And it's not going to take you 6 months like it took me to make my first sale. You're going to make your sale even more faster. Okay. Because you are going to come out here and share your story, share your journey, share your transformation, bring them on a journey. I didn't bring people on a journey. And that's something that I failed. I failed with that. But I come out here and I tell you guys all the time, bring people on a journey, especially if you're new. You want to be very honest about how it's going. Hey, tell people how every week, do a post. Every week, I want you to do a post and tell people how you went from 500 followers to maybe 560 followers. How if you gain a lead, celebrate that. Celebrate all the wins. Celebrate all the struggles. But just be you. Just be you. And just go live. Okay? I'm between fear of judgment and this. Fuck it. Just do. Let me tell you something. Marianne, okay? We are going to be judged. We are going to be judged regardless. And it's going to be me that is going to tell you just how it is. We are going to be, we are judged by our families on a daily basis. Okay, so hello, we're going to be judged by strangers. But one thing that I'm going to tell you is that who effing cares what anybody has to say? Okay, I want you to have that attitude. I want you to kind of tell yourself, if they ain't paying your bills, okay, if they are not paying your bills, you don't give a damn what they got to say. You're gonna, because guess what? You know why they're judging? Because they did not have the courage to start like you did. And they're just hating. That's why they're judging. So I want you to see it that way. I want you to see it that way. You know what I mean? We are going to be judged regardless. Listen, I get so much engagement on IG. It's crazy the amount of engagement. But with all that engagement that I am getting, I am also getting a lot of hate. Okay, the amount of people that feel the need to write a novel on my post, like literally shitting on me, it makes me laugh. I literally educate them. I block them, right? I block them, and then I hide the comments. Okay, because one thing that I did tell myself is I just don't have time for the negativity in 2025. I don't have time for that. I don't have time for it. And I don't have time to sit down and kind of like second guess if I should be in this space all because people want to be freaking bullies. No. So you just have to do it. And let me tell you, the bigger you get, the more hate you're going to get. I want you guys to just like know that, and just mentally prepare yourself. But if you have the right mindset, you are going, you know how I said, I've been saying this the whole month of January, and I'm going to repeat it for the entire year. This is going to be a year for us to be unstoppable, but we are only going to be unstoppable if we have the right mindset. If we have the right mindset, okay? Don't get me wrong. There are days where, we are going to feel down, where, we will probably second guess, jumping into this space where, we just don't feel like doing anything. Don't feel like doing anything. But I need you right now, if you haven't done this homework, if this is your first time on my live, I need you to do yourself a favor. I want you to grab a notebook. I want you to grab a sticky note, your planner, whatever it is. And I want you to write, I want you to dig deep within the depths of your heart. And I want you to write down why you started digital marketing. And please, I hope it's not just money, okay? When I tell you to dig deep, I need you to like dig very deep. Is it that you want freedom? Is it that you want to be a more present mother? Is it that you want to break free from your 9 to 5? Is it that you're tired of living paycheck to paycheck? Is it that you're tired of struggling? Whatever it is, I need you to take the time and write it. But this is a homework that you need to like really sit down in silence to really think about it. Because one thing that I need you to understand is that on those days that you don't feel like showing up for your business, Bobby, good morning. On those days that you don't feel like showing up for your business, on those days that you feel like quitting, because it is going to happen. It is going to happen, okay? It is going to happen. You are probably, especially if you're a beginner, you're probably going to think about quitting every week. I kid you not. But if you just write it down, write that whys down, whenever you feel those thoughts, you read them, you're going to be like, okay, Julie, okay, just stop. Okay, Odalisa, it's time to get your shit together, okay? That is going to be your reminder to push forward. And guess what? Rebecca, good morning. You're going to come back stronger. And when maybe there are days that you get so overwhelmed that maybe sometimes the reading your whys might not be enough. So this is where I need you to take maybe 1, maybe 2, maybe the max 3. Okay. Thank you so much for the follow, Rebecca. I want you to just take a step to rest, reset, refocus. That's completely okay, because guess what? Your business is not going to go anywhere. Okay, when you decided to jump into digital marketing, you decided to be an entrepreneur. Okay, which means that you now own an online business. Okay, so nobody is going to come out here and do the work for you, just like nobody is going to come out here and save you. You need to save yourself. Okay. Thank you so much for the follow. You know what I mean? You need to save yourself. Okay. So with that being said, shake all those limiting beliefs, shake all those negative thoughts, start doing affirmations. Maybe you know, make it a daily routine of to read affirmation. Yes, I can. Yes, I will. I am so successful. I am worthy. You know, I am unstoppable. Start training your brain to believe all of that so that you can actually chase the life that you really want for 2025. I almost wanted to say, can I get an amen? Because I just felt for a fact that I was like preaching. Oh, yeah. Anyways, anything else? Anything else for me? Anything else? Amen. Period. So I want you guys to just be very confident in yourself, okay? Like I said, nobody's going to save you. Save yourself. Go out there very confidently. Yes, you can. I believe you can. So please believe, have that same belief in yourself as well, okay? Anything, any last minute comments, questions, anything at all? Please let me know. Thank you for everything that you've shared with us. Absolutely. My absolute pleasure. I love these early morning lives. See, you know, a lot of people use my lives as motivation. You're amazing and brilliant. Thank you so much. Tomorrow, I will be on for 7 because of like, today and tomorrow my meetings, because I do have a full-time job. I have to jump on a meeting for 8:45. So if there's any subject that you guys want me to talk about, please bring it up to me. Bring it up to me, and I'll do like a lifestyle, a learning session, and teaching you whatever you need to know. I can't keep it any other way. I have to be raw and I have to be very honest. I so appreciate it. You motivate me to do this. You will. Like I said, you will. And sometimes you just need that push. Whenever you guys need that push, I am live at least 6 days out of the week in the morning. Okay? So, like I said, tomorrow, how to create compelling content. Okay, so that's going to be the subject for tomorrow. I've been focusing on content this week. Compelling content. I got you. Okay, so that's going to be my live for tomorrow. Compelling. What time you go on tomorrow? I normally go on between 7:30 or 8, but because my first meeting at work starts at 8:45 today and tomorrow, I jumped on at 7 today, and tomorrow I'll be on at 7. But it's okay. Like if you jump on late, I can most certainly repeat it. It's fine. So that's gonna be what I'll be talking about tomorrow. Honest. Anything else? Anything else besides compelling? Do you guys kind of like want me to also break down content pillars? Because they're very important. I can join, and that's fine. Savvy Mama, thank you so much for the follow. That's perfectly fine. So maybe I can start, talking, talking about SWC. I'll start like the first 30 minutes talking about SWC, the new collection, educating people on that. Thank you so much, Janine, for my roses. Thank you. And then I'll kind of like start the style of teaching. Honest. Awesome. Wow. I am jumping off. Thank you so much for joining. Okay. Have a fantabulous day. And I will see you all tomorrow. How to respond when someone shows love to a post on digital products. Okay. Let me just add that. How to respond to they respond. You are most welcome. And do you mean I just need a little can't touch this one, how to respond to someone when are you talking about the keyword? Like when you say comment the keyword, is that what you're talking about? Or do you mean like if you are talking about like a product and they comment on it, is that what you mean? Like how to approach that? Yes. Okay. Keyword. I got you. Awesome. The prompt you shared earlier. Okay. So let me, send Julie prompt. Okay. Awesome. I'm going to send it to you on DMs, probably after my meet. Just, if you could just please, Julie, send me a DM. I made a post about feeling stuck and they're liking it. I love that. I absolutely love that. So Julie, send me a DM and just write prompt, and I'll as soon as I have like some downtime to check my DMs, I will most certainly send that to you. Okay, I'm gonna quickly go make my coffee before my meeting because it's gonna be a long day today. But like I said, awesome. Have a nice day, everyone, and I will see you all tomorrow. Thank you. Bye.